Hey, can you guys
Yeah.
hear me?
Oh shit.
Yes, we can.
We can hear you, yes.
Is there an echo?
Ish.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's not gonna kill the stream. We're good.
We will not die.
okay. I'm on mobile, so I have earpods here, but it's gonna be kind of awkward because I'm having my Ugandan cameraman film it, so it's gonna be awkward if I'm like leashing him around. He's like holding my phone, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to
Yeah,
treat him
No,
like a
it
we're,
could be right. As long as you can hear us, everything's kosher. Everything's cool.
yeah, we're good. I don't hear too much echo. I don't hear
Yeah, we're good.
myself. Yeah.
All right, I can try turning the volume down a little bit. All right. So what's up?
But
Well,
we're all right. We're having a discussion on what world leaders would beat other world leaders. We talked about Hitler would lose against Stalin. Stalin would beat his ass. Barack Obama versus Lincoln. Who do you think would win?
I mean, I feel like Obama could chimp out, so.
Jeez.
see, she's going with the long reach.
Yeah.
But speaking, worst
I
time out
mean,
ever.
he looks like he could play basketball. He's like a basketball American,
Yeah.
so
A basketball American.
yeah.
Yes. Oh god.
So that's my opinion on that.
Worst time out
Like,
ever for $2 said. Speaking of rape joke, hi Brittany. So,
oh my god, she is high. Like on the last thing, Abraham kind of looks like a lanklet, so I feel like he wouldn't be able to do anything.
depends. Abraham Lincoln was like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, exactly, lanklet, lanklet as fuck.
Well, when you're 7 feet tall, you just like step on people and shit.
I
Like you
mean,
can grab people from in their car.
I heard this one story of this guy that was really tall, and he went to like some place. I guess he was in Mexico or something like that, and all of them were like like 5'2", 5'4" ish, and the guy is like 7 feet. And then like the guy, his girlfriend, they got in a fight. Like they got in a fight with the Spanish people, and they hit his girlfriend, and then he got mad and he like took he was like just smacking them out of the way like that, and it
Oh,
was literally
smacking
like
the
20 of them,
kids.
and he took like a chair and
Oh,
just started getting ham after they hit his girlfriend. Story was pretty funny.
he started using a chair in a real fight.
The story I was told.
Gold.
So he's just
Gold.
taking, just
Lost
making them like
Wingman.
2 inches shorter with every smash.
Lost Wingman 07 said the queen of the 56% has arrived.
It's actually 66%. Thank you very much.
66%.
Yeah,
Correction,
do your
Lost
math.
Wingman. All right. Now you were kicked off of Twitch because
Yes.
cooking.
Yeah.
Unique reason to be
So
kicked off anything.
I didn't expect it to blow up that big. I thought it was just gonna be like, whatever. She. There were some people that were like, she deserved it, but I was actually surprised the majority of people were siding with me because that usually doesn't happen.
Mhm. Well, that's what happens when people do ridiculous shit. People tend to be on your side.
I
Uh,
mean, when I got banned 2 years ago for a text-to-speech donation, there were people on my side, but not nearly like how it is right now. I didn't have nearly as much support. So, and I feel like that ban was more ridiculous than this one.
oh, what was the text? What was the text speech ban about?
Okay, so I had 3 offenses. When you have 3 offenses, they ban you again, except for me because I had been unbanned after those 3 offenses. So I guess they didn't remove them, but I guess they're giving me more. I don't know. Depends whatever my next violation will be, because I'm sure I'll get banned again for some stupid shit. Because if they want to ban you, they will. They will find any reason. That's why their 2S is a very gray area. I know that shit like the back of my hand. I have
Mm.
to in order to avoid being banned. But so the first one was a text-to-speech donation, and it was kind of on me because I wasn't filtering them, even though it was other people sending it. I wasn't filtering them. I was like, okay. So I turned it off, and then the second ban they gave me was a ban for going into the strip club in GTA 5 because I was in there for too long.
Uh,
I
too
couldn't
long.
have, yeah, I couldn't have like big titty e bitches giving me lap dances. Twitch didn't like that, so they banned me for another 24
Wait,
hours.
but
Uh,
you could be in there for a while. Like you can have moderation in your lap dances, but not
I
for too long.
mean, listen, I wasn't in there for like an hour. I was in there for like maybe 10 minutes at most, and I got a ban for it. And other streamers definitely did that, and they also other streamers definitely have text to speech even to this day. So For those of you who don't know what text to speech is, by the way, it's when like the robot voice reads out the message. I don't know why you
Mhm.
guys don't have it. Oh,
We
right.
thought about having it, but it's too texty. And
Oh, okay. I can see how it could be annoying. So yeah, I still can't have it on. And my third ban, which was text to speech again, and this time I was filtering it, so I turned it back on. But I didn't think I would have to filter the word Jew, but apparently you have to filter the word Jew because someone sent me a message on there and it said gas all the Jews, and that's the one in particular. Like there was other messages that they got through that were offensive by like just finding ways to avoid being filtered, like putting zeros instead of O's and stuff like
yeah,
that. But the one in particular, when I emailed them like a million fucking times about why I had gotten banned over, they I remember it was this guy named Hassan. This was 2 years ago now. He's like some kind of meme in the Twitch community, and he was like, "Did you really think this was okay?" And then he sent me a screenshot of the one in particular that said gas all the Jews. So apparently that's the one in particular I got banned for.
that one.
Yeah, that one in particular.
That's another reason why we didn't do the text. It gives us at least a little bit of power over at least the sound that comes out of the stream because that chat is off its fucking rocker sometimes.
Oh yeah, you should see my filter list. It looks like it's coding with how many numbers there are in there.
What was it that you were cooking that got everybody losing their shit and also
So it
like
was
coming to your defense?
so it was a few things. So I bought clay, actual clay, because it's like clay, soil, dirt type of thing they use in Africa to make mud cookies. So
And they do eat
I
it.
was making Yeah, I was showing people the way of making some mud cookies, and Twitch didn't like that because they said that it was putting it in a bad light for Haitians, and but they didn't know that I was black myself, I guess. Even though like during that stream, I had even said, "Hey, I'm a quadroon." Like that's how I had started the intro when I was doing the little intro part, and they banned me because I was just like I was mixing dirt into the clay and I was like putting water on it, making the mud cookies, which came out horrible. Like I couldn't even make proper mud cookies, tried as fuck. And I put it in the oven and everything, and they just didn't like that, even though it's a real food. Like there's several documentaries on it on mud cookies,
Oh, I've seen a lot.
and there's even documentaries showing that there's mud cookies in Africa for people that were arguing, oh, it's only Haitians and you're not Haitian. Well, it's in Africa too, and my mother's African. So what's your point?
But the fucking all right, the idea that cooking's so fucking this is great to me. It's like you fucking monster. You're a fucking monster.
It's
You know that?
they're the ones insulting Africans by saying like, oh, that's not putting them in a good light when it's a legitimate thing they make, regardless if it's out of choice or poverty. It is something they culturally make. And people are like, oh, like Asmongold, for example, Destiny's White Knight. I don't know if you guys remember him, but he was saying, like, oh, Haiti is in Africa, like straw manning me. And I'm like, that's so irrelevant. That's like if I were, like, I'm also European too. So that's like if I were to go make fun of Iceland or Greenland, right? And I were, let's say, eating snow was a thing there. That's like if I were to go and like do stupid shit with the snow, like cut it with the rocks like I was doing with the clay and
Yeah.
chalk and stuff like that. And then them saying that's racist. Like they're still European. They have European culture. Just because it's not in Europe doesn't make their ancestry different
Well, how
and their
many
culture
tea
is
and
not
crumpet
so.
jokes have you heard before? Tea and
How
crumpets,
many what
shrimp on
jokes?
tea and crumpets and shit. Shrimp on the barbie. There's a million jokes about foods that white people cook. Nobody
Oh
cares.
yeah, definitely.
It's like every time you talk about a British person, you got to have them sitting there with some tea and a crumpet. That's how
Yeah,
they
but if
do it.
you do that on Twitch, then if you're a black person, you do it on Twitch, maybe it's racist. Maybe not. Maybe because like can't be racist against whites supposedly. So maybe
Maybe
that would be
because they're
cool.
looking for a reason on you. All
I
right.
wonder if I can make a burrito because I'm Cuban, but I'm not Mexican. So am I Latin enough to make a burrito?
You need to hold
You have
your
to
horses
be
there.
dark enough.
You might be dark enough.
Yeah, I wasn't dark enough. That's what they said in the email they sent me. They were like, you would I'm sure you would be upset too if you had to if you got made fun of, your country or race got made fun of. And I'm like, Did you just assume my race? And then, like, they just fuck themselves by typing that. They don't even realize how stupid they sounded by sending that.
That was my race.
It's like, I'm pretty sure I wasn't offended doing that stream, and I still haven't received an apology, by the way.
I doubt they
Like,
plan on one.
well, they did kind of backpedal though. They said they were going to delete the VODs for the cooking stream, and the VODs are still there. So I guess they changed their mind on that. But it'd be nice if they lifted the strike, considering it's error on their part and not mine.
At least there's that. So
How many strikes do you get on Twitch?
I
Like
know,
before
it
you're
works
just
over there.
gone.
On the third one, it's a permaban. But for me, it's my fourth one because I had the 2-year ban over a Texas speech donation.
Wow. Okay. So, all right. Are you in a special situation with Twitch because it's your fourth? Because things just keep, just weird shit happens to you, kind of.
Well, it was initially an indefinite ban because, like I said, automatically it bans you. So initially, I got an automatic indefinite ban, and then one of the people, because I'm a partner, so one of the partner management PR people or something like that, emailed me and said, no, it's only a 24-hour ban. A few minutes later, so
Makes sense. All right.
you have to appeal it.
Now, did you have enough of that clay stuff left over so that you can maybe get us kicked off of Twitch since we're not there yet?
I think I might have thrown it out. I don't know where it is right now.
Oh, it's so brutal. So brutal. I was wanting to make Twitch very angry before
I
I
mean,
even existed.
there's some like I don't know if you can see. There's some like clay leftovers on the table still. That shit is messy.
Well, that's what happens with clay. See, and that's another thing. You were doing a public service. There's a lot of very poor people in America. A lot of very poor people, and they.
You people are complaining. Those are just little crumbs fillet. You just pick it up from the counter. Delicious.
No, I'm just saying this could have taught some people to go, hey, let me grab some dirt, and I don't have to starve. She was doing a public fucking service.
I mean, like, I don't think it's a bad thing to bring attention to the fact that they eat mud cookies. Like, how is that a bad thing at all? Some people came to me and they were like, I didn't know that they ate mud cookies. I'm like, looks like I did something good rather than bad, but
Some people didn't know you could have cookies made out of mud. I mean,
I can't.
you were giving a gift to the world.
Here's where like companies fuck up. I think like Sega, or at least the Sonic Twitter did a good thing, as far as like when the Ugandan Knuckles meme came around. They didn't freak out and like this is terrible. They were like, it's a meme, and we're gonna set up a thing so you can actually donate to Uganda since you had some laughs actually. So I think Twitch should have said, yeah, we didn't like it, but how about this? We bring some awareness to the mud cookie things, you know?
You know what? The thing is, though, Razer just had a freak out about the Ugandan Knuckles meme. Like, they had tweeted out a meme someone else made, and then they got backlash for it because there's a bunch of soy boys. You know, there was this one soy boy, he made like a 16-tweet thread about how memes can be offensive and how gaming affects his life and shit. Grown-ass man doing this.
16
It's
tweets
so
about
sad.
Uganda Knuckles.
Yeah, about him. It wasn't even an offensive Ugandan Knuckles thing. It was just a bunch of Knuckles, and then the one in the middle was holding a razor thing. It says "Razor is the way," and people actually got upset over that.
Man. Yeah. Oh, we got a burp. I was gonna be like, but if you didn't burp before you left, I was gonna go. Hey, could you burp before you left? But we got one. Good.
Maybe I can go for the world record. I still want to challenge iDubbbz. I think I can outburp him.
You think you can outburp iDubbbz?
Yeah, I do.
Failure. You are familiar with iDubbbz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I'm familiar with him.
You've heard many
I don't know him
iDubbbz burps.
personally, but I'm like familiar with his work.
Failure's watched a lot of iDubbbz. I know that. Do you think she can outburp the iDubbbz? You would know.
I think the iDubbbz does a lot of editing with his burps. I need some raw iDub burps. Yeah.
You think he's editing his burps? You think that they're not live? They're not real?
Look, I think we need some officials there to make sure that there's no audio manipulation. Make sure that it's a fair burp off.
I like how you have a conspiracy about burps going on. Quality.
No, yeah, that's what's
Look,
going down.
Burps are not my favorite thing. Like there's a thing I just hate burps. Like it gets down to the core. Like I'm like